사시 부기 죽신 매덕참 리람링실 양파리 상계 싱두 믹테오알기 조근 남다 싱라 주파쇼 Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kam Niryatayami Sangye Shudam Zogi Chognam La Jamshu Bardu Dagni Gyapsuchi Dagi Chunyen Gipe Sunam Ki Drola Henshir Sangye Druparsho Sangye Judang Sogi Chodnam La Jangshu Bardu Dagni Gyapsuchi Dagi Chunyen Gipe Sunam Ki Drola Benshir Sangye Druparsho Sangye Judang Sogi Chodnam La Jangshu Bardu Dagni Gyapsuchi Dagi Chunyen Gipe Sunam Ki Drola Benshir Sangye Druparsho Shugi
I was curious about, I wasn't quite satisfied with something from our last class, which was, I'm going to make this explanation meaning Judson Kappa's thing. I'm going to do my explanation according to these books, based on these great books, and he mentions the Shung of Kuche.
The main teachings of the
classics of the Asanga twins. Good. Yeah. And then he says Dunsang, which is probably something like Guhyarta or something. And I went and found it as a book. There's a book named Dunsang in the mind-only section of the Tengyur. And it's by Vasubandhu. Now, why that wasn't included into
the books by Vasubandhu?
Yeah. No, the Asanga twins.
Yeah.
I don't know, but anyway, then I Shejar could mean, those commentaries. Or maybe there's a commentary that's named Shejar. So I thought I'd better go check some more. And I set up the search. I designed the search, which is half the war, right? I want to look for jar near what?
Shay. Oh, okay.
In the language of Tibet. So not a lot of books in the mind-only section of the Tengyur. It's not overwhelming. Maybe it's 20 books, I don't remember. But, so there shouldn't be a lot of books that have, in the Tibetan title, that have jar close to the title. Okay, and if I don't hit it, if I don't hit it with jar, I might try Shay or something. Okay, but Shay's gonna be so common.
So common. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a shot. Here we go. It could be a waste of effort. It could be that we'll hit gold. Gold dust.
There's gold damn there. He'll
Giving you gold.
Now, unless you have the new operating system.
go for it.
Oh, brutal.
What's going on?
Oh, man.
It disappears. It's
Here's a shade jar of it too.
huh? You found one?
Nikkei shade jar. Nikkei shade.
Okay. Is it the name of a book? Oh, well, that would make sense.
In the mind-only section of the Tengyur.
I'm just looking at tenure. I don't have that section.
Okay, so we were looking up jar, was it?
Jar, yeah.
Yeah,
Jar.
Jeff.
I'm going to look for jar and jor, okay? And I'm going to put it near...
Jar.
Okay, I'm taking over with my other computer. Isn't that frustrating?
Yes.
For
That's
all
terrible.
of us.
Oops.
Okay. And now I have to add a new search field, which I want to limit myself to the mind-only scriptures. Okay. And go to all your books. Go to Symbol. Go to mind only. No, not Symbol. Sorry. Tenure.
Okay, do SKYED.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did I make a boo boo?
No, but
No,
it's
you
not.
got it.
Oops. I searched to what you're trying to search and it's not hitting anything.
Yeah.
In mind only, strictly?
Yeah, mind only section of the Tengyur.
I hit something, but I had 4 lines. How many lines apart?
2. Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying 4, but maybe. Thank you very much.
I'm searching. Section. Spelled something wrong. Oh,
Shit.
I
Foul.
What'd you do?
Here it
see.
is.
Spelled it too completely
Sexy.
wrong.
It worked.
What happened?
We found a Shejar.
You did.
Mahayana.
We found a book called Shejar.
Wow.
Sigraho. Yeah, you're right. The Graha.
Upani Banda, whatever that is.
Apani Banda.
Bunny Bunda.
Maybe that's something to do with.
So now it's a second book. Okay. Dunsong is one book, and Shejar is another book.
Oh, I see. As opposed to just being part of the clip.
Now, what I would do if I was you, I would go to the end. You could go search the Tohoku catalog for number 4051,
Mm-hmm.
but then you have to trust what they say. And I just have this thing about my scholarship. I don't trust other people. I go find it myself. You know, I don't. People make mistakes, and I don't want to be the victim of somebody else's mistakes. So, you know, you just kind of some numdot. The buck stops here. I take responsibility. I will go check and make sure it's correct. Okay. So, I will go to the end of the file and see who wrote it. Here it is. Lopen, Ganyan, Sumba. Ganyan Sumba. Okay. Then I'll go look it up in
Lokesh Chandra.
yeah, Locust Chandra.
Let's see who this person is.
And I'll do the smallest piece I can do in case he made mistakes. Okay. Sorry. I gotta remove this one. Okay. Then I might try pieces. I might try Nyan misspelled near Sun. And I might even throw in a variant soon. Okay. So proximity search is desperate. That's not it.
No.
That's not it. And there's none there. Now I'll go to the Tohoku. See if they can help me. 4051, right?
Mm-hmm. They identify their authors as Lorni Mepa, which is the next word in the book.
Yeah, what?
Okay, I'll take you down there. Where were we?
So who's Gina Mitra? Is that the no one you made by the translator or the author?
Oh. No one here.
Okay, I'll buy it. Okay. He was a spiritual teacher who was reverend, but that wasn't his name. So they call him Lorni Mepa. Now let's go see if...
Because he was a mind over.
You want to guess the Sanskrit? Sometimes I like to improve my Sanskrit by guessing.
Bhavana? Abhavana? Yeah, Aswabhana Bhava?
I like Asvabhava, maybe.
Aswabhava?
Mr. No Nature.
Aswabhava? It's fun to say.
Nisvabhava.
Nisvabhava.
Yeah. But we have an Aswabhava.
Here's Asvabhava, right?
Yeah. And Swabhavata. They seem to be synonymous.
Svavavata. Look at that. Oh,
Swabhava.
there's two knees though in that. That's no one knee main knee.
You're looking for one that says Lopen.
Why don't we put Lope in there?
Whoa.
Don't go crazy, word.
That's the horse tooth question.
You're out of this. Ni Swabhavata.
Oh, knee. Near.
Yeah, there's no indication in here of one which applies specifically to a teacher.
Okay.
What was line 7 in the Tohoku? What was speaking of Jinamitra and those other? Because under 4
Oh,
and 5,
translator.
they're the translators, but aren't they the...
I can go back and look at it.
Because this is Tengir.
No, yeah,
Tengyur's
translator. is
translated.
Tengyur. The Tibetan translator. There's usually two Indians and 2 Tibetans
Oh, okay.
in a classic team,
Okay.
which is what I'd like to have in the Chinese. You know, you translate English into Chinese, and she translates it back for me, and I check you. I give her your Chinese and say translate it back into English, and then I see how much the English you started with and the English she ends up with, how close it is.
But it takes very good translators, right? Otherwise, if the second translator do a lousy job, then it's not a fault of the first translator.
Yeah.
That's true.
I can not pay all
That's why
of
you
them.
pointed at you. You're a good translator.
Well, at least you find out there's a problem somewhere. Anyway, we don't know.
Right.
Now, if you're really persistent and it bothers you, and it doesn't bother me much, but you could go to all of your Sanskrit. And then you'll hit stuff like the Mahabhyutpati, which sometimes has authors' names. Okay, but I have to skip. When I see Das Chandra down here, I gotta skip files.
Because we already did that.
Yeah, it's just faster to skip files. Yeah, we already did it.
Rati Asmupada by Asvabhavata. Someone else agreed with us.
You found it somewhere?
That other search technique.
On the internet?
That's not bad. I mean, I would do that in the end if I was desperate. But I don't trust people on the internet.
Well, it's just for a little help.
Because maybe they took a shot.
Right?
Yeah.
No, it's just trying to get help to know where to look.
Unfortunately, his
Also
name is
mentions
also a
the
common
tetralemma,
word.
so-
Have we tried Lofen at all?
Tetra levels?
Tetralemma?
Well,
Maybe when we're
yeah,
done,
I'm
just
about halfway through anyway.
after we're...
Neither know
It's
about
not Akyaba that they will have Lopen.
No.
It's famous. The Burmese version is famous for that. Tetralemma, which is a terrible way of saying it.
Oh, sorry, next song. Yeah, nobody's ever found this name that I know of. Okay, you can try to reconstruct it.
Asvabhavata.
Yeah. Anyway, that's his name. Okay.
Cool.
What is that? Wrong computer.
Is he a managing team member now? Asvabhavata?
Oh, I'm in the wrong book. I'm in the wrong
Computer.
computer.
Uh-oh.
Am I in the wrong computer?
Oh no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now we've got a situation.
Okay, back to this one. Anyway, now Sherjan means commentary. The commentary. What was the Sanskrit, by the way?
It was Mahayana Sigarha Apanibandhanam.
Upanibandham?
Upanibandhanam.
Upanibandham. I don't know what this is. Mahayana Sigarha Upanibandham. I'll call it the explanation.
Okay.
I take the jar to be composition. Okay.
And Shay is just the word, right? The explanation?
Yeah, I would call it the explanation.
Yeah.
I would call the book name the explanation. And then in my footnote, I would say this is by
No one even.
Woni Mipa.
Okay.
And I'll make a note to my schedule. It's a some commentary in the tenure by a master named Okay. Are we good?
We didn't check the uncatalogued yet.
You do that. No, but there won't be Sanskrit in there.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Not really. The only real place it could be is the Mahabharata, and it's not in there.
Mahabharata.
Like Patanjali's in there. Like they do some weird masters, but apparently they didn't get to him. All right. Now he's going to do that little section about the history of the Mainoli school.
Yeah.
Like an easy pose at the beginning of the Dharma class. And you think you know what's going on.
Stand on your head with no hands.
And you agree with all of wrong positions.
Parpalu, Arya Nagarjuna, who was Lung Temba, prophesied good, by the Maui Dampa.
By the highest speaker, the highest
Yeah, the highest of
proponent.
professors, meaning the Buddha, as being someone who would zin
Hold the
preserve
supreme way.
the Teichung.
The supreme way. The
Mahayana.
highest way.
The large vehicle.
Yeah.
The big
And then he, Teichung Gyepadze, he spread the Mahayana. And then after him, okay, Jay, let me think a bit too much. Then came a Sangha
was also a prophet.
who had been prophesied, who had received his prophecy.
Oh. Who had the foot placed upon his head.
Yeah. Sultu, he started the system.
Yeah.
And then there's actually a separate section. Jetson Kappa gives it this symbol here, which means he intends it to be a separate section. So maybe we should cut that part out. But this commentator kind of hangs it in. So I left it in. Okay? And he says before that, all there was mind only. Okay, before that, I'm sorry, it
Middle
was
way.
only middle way. It was only all middle way. Okay, we've done this part. It was something that we did understand from the last one.
Yeah, we did all
So I'm going to really emphasize this part.
Okay.
So I look like I know what he's talking about. So let's go. You ready? Damboni.
First.
Yeah. Read it. Read this part. Okay.
Okay. Dangponi chikunshi dang nyuni drupte drupta mawa desu shirkin
Pause.
dunamgi sejong chung shena.
Okay, here's the first. What was the first? It's supposed to be Kanlechuni Tutashipa. What are the roots of this tradition? Okay. Chi Kunshita ni Dupe Jukta Mawa Sushiken. Who is the
Professor.
philosopher, okay, professor of a school, who believes in this foundation and negative consciousness, you know? And the chi is sort of alerting us to a question. You're like, hey, huh? Okay, it's a question word. I guess it's using it as a question mark here, you know? Well, who was it who taught this? And Tu Nam Kitse Chung, in what era did he live? Okay, in what era did he come? Did he appear? Chung, past tense. Shena, if you say. So, tu namkitse is an ancient way to say, in which era did he live? Okay. At which time was his time? Okay. I had a little trouble with this, but I figured it out. Okay. Mawapo chinankuna yuma. Admittedly, yuma, admittedly there exists. Mil means admittedly. You know, I admit. And that's a good idiom for you. Okay, whatever came before it is something that the guy's grudgingly admitting to.
Is that just mu or is it yun?
Ma. It can come after re ma, yin ma,
Okay.
Well,
top di ma.
the Kyung self.
Okay, so admittedly, there are teachers among all traditions, Buddhist and non-Buddhist. There are teachers. All traditions, Buddhist and non-Buddhist, have teachers. Okay, we can say that. Kyang, but who's the cool one? Who run one to Mawa? Who can teach on his own without asking anybody else? Okay. Who can comment independently upon the method
To free yourself.
which frees you from this tada?
Extreme.
By now you should know it. We've had it about 4 times.
Samsara Nirvana, staying in Samsara Nirvana.
We had it a couple times already.
Subtle and
Each and every. It's tamche, but it's more emphatic. Each and every single one. It might be good for you. Every single one. Tada. So it's stronger than tamche, which is stronger than
Kun.
kun. Okay, kun, tamche, tada. Okay.
Whatever.
Should I say yes or no?
Yeah, you have to say it.
Sure,
to
yeah.
Use it well. Yeah.
It can't hurt anything.
That's definitely
Famous
not
last words.
I'm not in that.
You didn't get called.
you have to
Calls
click,
on me.
click lock to make change.
Yeah.
And then what?
And then you
That's gonna ask for your password.
Yeah.
We're getting really weird.
No,
I don't
we
just
won't
allow
see it.
Dropbox
We can't
to-
see it, it's all dots.
No, yeah.
Now it's all messed up. I don't want it instant. Go away. Ask me later.
Okay.
Red X.
Okay.
You
I'll
have to
figure it
X
out.
out of this. You need
Okay.
to put in your password.
Tada, they can teach you independently. Okay. Okay. They themselves on their own. And that just means like they're super cool. On their own. They can teach you the method to free yourself from all aspects of korwa, samsara, whether those be subtle forms of samsara or obvious forms of samsara. 2 of the samsaras are pretty obvious. Dunyaki, dunya, and dunya, dunya.
Kyaba.
And then keba dujaki dunya not so obvious. Rang kitsu lup mawe chinangitama namle kyang. Of all the teachers, okay, of all the teachers there are, le kyang, okay, of all the teachers there are, whether they be Buddhist or non-Buddhist, each of whom is purporting, you know, selling their own system.
Promulgating.
Okay,
Promulgation.
mawa, rang gitsu. Each one is professing their own system. There are lots of teachers, Buddhist and non-Buddhist, okay? But of all of them, Mawa Dampa,
The highest one.
the highest of all professors of systems, Sangye Chomdende.
Lord Buddha, the conqueror.
Okay, so that's a long introduction to him.
Sweet.
In the Lankar Shepa, I checked the scan because it was such a weird mistake.
Journey to Lankar?
Yeah, good. It should just be Lankar Shepa.
This book comes up constantly. I feel like we need to translate this.
Let's do it as a side project.
in our copious free.
Oh, I don't mean now.
I can do it as an appendix.
That's the trap I fell into. Okay,
Careful.
so take me as a bad example.
Okay.
Okay, the journey to Lanka. In the journey to Lanka,
Oh, you've seen it?
and in Jampel Tsagyu.
Oh, the root tantra of Manjushri.
Good, nice, wow,
And such.
etc. And other book. Tema Opa Nidu Ne Chokta Jobe. There's a somebody who was Lungtemba, prophesied as being the one who would hold
Preserve.
the teachings of the greater way, meaning the one which is superior to the two lower ways.
Ni tekpa ok.
Okay, it's in a positive. He was prophesied as the one who would preserve the teachings of the higher way, meaning the way which is superior to the two lower ways. Why did he say something so basic?
Because they're talking about the history.
It's like a red flag. When you see an unnecessary or positive, it's a red flag. He wants to show that he's commenting on something. I'll bet you $1
Oh, right.
that one of these words is in the root text.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back.
Most of those are in the root.
Yeah, Tepachok, okay? Tepachok. He's glossing Tepachok.
Right.
So you have to weave it into the English. You have to weave the root text. Chok is here, Tepa's here. And according to our commentator, the point of saying the Supreme Yana was to say better than the other two, which are
The Hinayana, the Tekman. Oh, the Shavaka.
Shavaka.
two.
Shavaka and Rangel.
Yeah, Pratyeka. If you want to go the Sanskrit way.
Yeah.
Okay, Pratyeka. Okay, the listeners and the self-made Buddha. Okay, Tibuchimba, who was prophesied as preserving the teachings of the greater way. Who is that? Aludra.
Arya Nagarjuna.
And this is, continuing that tradition, which, kind of intriguing in some ways, of claiming that the Abhidharma period was an aberration.
Yeah.
That the time from 500 BC to 200 AD was a degeneration of Buddhism.
Right.
So I haven't seen that a lot. I've seen claims that Mahayana is superior.
Right.
But I haven't seen the opposite. I haven't seen people say those were the dark days when Abhidharma was ascendant in Buddhism. But those happened to be the days when the Hinayana went to Sri Lanka, Burma, Thailand, So, it's an interesting viewpoint. It's one that you should be aware of. Okay? That the Nagarjuna
He
really
rekindled,
did
reinstate them.
Zimba.
Preserve.
Yeah, preserved. In that sense, he was prophesied as being the one who brought back the Mahayana. You see?
Yeah.
Who recovered the Mahayana. Okay. Usually, when I was in college and we were studying Buddhism, they would say Nagarjuna started the Mahayana.
Yeah.
But the wrong look of this system is that Buddha started the Mahayana, and then as soon as he died, there was nobody who understood it. And it got lost for 700 years. And they made all these legalistic books called Abhidharma. Then it got interesting again. Okay, not to say your personality, it's very interesting. Okay, Tepa Chok Day. So now he's glossing Tepa Chok again, the Supreme Yana. Tepa Chembo, which is to say the greater way, Mahayana. Do Sherchen Sok, the Perfection of Wisdom Sutras. Okay. So he Chendang. This is a nice idiom for Mr. Adam.
Oh. He interpreted?
He pulled the eyes.
Right.
Yeah. I
It
remember.
means to invite.
Oh.
Wow.
Jindang.
Entice, maybe? Or
No.
No?
Well, here it means he ushered them back into our world. Usher would be a great translation, actually. Right here. Okay. He ushered them back. Usher, fancy English word. It means like, please return to our world. What? Sherchen, Do Sherchen.
The Paramita.
Yeah, the sutras of the perfection of wisdom. They were lost in his time. And the tradition is that he went to the land of the Nagas, Louis Yu, like Louis.
Louis. Oh, Louis. Where are you gonna go?
This is an old American song, very bad.
Everdan's covered
One
it.
of the first rock and roll songs. Anyway, Louis. He went to the... And the idea is that the dragons lived for thousands of years. So they were around when Buddha was around. And they checked the book out of the library when the Buddha was there. And they never took it back. You know? And then we went into a 700-year slump. Okay? But they never brought the book back. And then the Gajana heard that they... And then in those 700 years, in this world, people stopped publishing those books. They became like bad translations. And people stopped publishing them. So they got lost in this world. People stopped carving them or copying them. And they just all disappeared. So then he had to find somebody whose lifespan allowed them to be around when those books were common and who kept a copy. And that happened to be the Lu.
Long.
That was the long, that was the dragons. I like dragon, you know. I think the dragons in Western mythology, British mythology I think they're Nagas. They're supposed to be extremely powerful. They're not like little snakes that live around streams. And they're like big and powerful.
And they hoard stuff.
And they love to hoard stuff.
And they like balls.
Yeah, like the one
treasure.
in Lord of the Rings. So I like dragon. I'm setting you up for criticism for the rest of your life. Online, people can say, these idiots in Sedona who think that Nagas were dragons.
We
But
taught our fate to you long ago.
I don't care. No unit.
When we were dragging.
By the way, in the beginning, it's that they really think you're wrong, and later it might be jealousy. So you're gonna have to just live with that. You know, if you're a good translator, you're gonna attract both.
We hope to be
You're
as
gonna
good.
attract good
Be
people
jealous.
who think you didn't understand that Bumpa didn't mean coffee cup. That's the sincere ones, and then the insincere ones are gonna come, who are just jealous that you've produced so much. And you've done such good work, you know. So you will get both, one after the other. Okay, Ume Lusu. By the way, sometimes you will be wrong and you should change it. But not very often. Chandande. And then Mape Lusu Del.
System of the middle.
Someone give me this. I think this one's worth about $30. Okay, Chinzam gets the first chance. I was accused of being a chauvinist about my money payments for guessing. Okay, that's finished. Now who's next?
Reawaken the
No, no,
teaching, the
Paula
system of
had
the
it.
middle way.
You give it to me.
explain the system of the middle way.
No.
Oh.
The key here is the Su.
Luke Su.
Bring life
Oh,
back
okay.
to the middle way?
Revive.
To the system of the middle way?
Okay, I hereby cancel my offer because it was too slow. After this, it becomes guessing.
Yeah.
But it's a Dani grammar case. Does that help?
As.
Oh,
Right. It's
as the system of the middle way, right?
Yeah,
We all
interpreted
know
things in light of the middle way.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't in the vicinity of
Interpreted
that.
things in light as middle way.
As middle way.
Yeah, like Mr. Wu and I were reading the last part of Kamala Shila, and he asked me a question. I said, read the last sentence of Kamala Shila. And the last sentence is, Ume Luxutel. You know, I have written my commentary according to Middle Way. Okay. That's the last thing Kamala Shila says. He says, by the way, I wrote this one, which is a Mayenga.
Other ones, like Gomer.
Following Middle Way.
Yeah.
Well, he did a lot of other stuff, but anyway, okay. Okay, everybody failed that.
Yay.
So he commented on things according to the Middle Way system, okay? And in this way, he Shingde Soche.
Innovated.
Good.
Yeah, right.
This is the past tense of open, which is separate, split, Yewa. Okay. He opened the Middle Way, okay? He, what do you call it? Inaugurated.
Oh.
You see what I mean? The way Shinte Su means custom of the wooden horse.
Yeah.
The way of the wooden horse.
Wagon wayer.
In
Wagon wheel.
Tibetan, that means innovated. He innovated this.
It's like Tesla now.
Yeah, he's the Tesla. He Tesla-sized. Not only did he start it, okay, first open the door, but he also died and kepate.
Spread it and expanded it.
Nice.
Gosh, we already translated this.
Oh.
But I remember what I translated.
That's
That's a good.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Wait, who
No,
translated this?
First term.
Oh.
Well,
It's very similar.
Oh.
Masonene.
Sorry.
I want to get some later.
okay. I got Mexico for you. Where are we?
Spread and expanded. So,
Yeah, my first mama was Gishi Dagi.
Darge.
Spreader expander.
Spreader expander.
Okay.
It's like an office supply.
Okay. They are the same thing. So you're just going to have to spread and...
Expand your comment.
I like spread and expand. That's pretty cool.
I like it.
Okay.
Sort of like planting a new lawn.
Manjusu's root tantra.
Then came Togme.
Asanga.
Okay. Arya Sangha. Who was Lungtemba
Prophesized
in the...
Manjusu's root tantra.
Yeah, Root Tantra and Manjushri.
Etc.
Who received the prophecy, but it's not really received. It wasn't the way the Buddha puts a foot on your head. Okay, it just means he gained his prophecy in that scripture.
Oh.
He was predicted in that scripture. It doesn't mean that the Buddha came and put his foot on his head or something. Okay, who was honored by being prophesied or something like that. Okay. As this is beautiful. Chang, Den, Dang, Nien, Den, Jepa. Jepa.
Divisions.
Yeah. He was prophesied that he would
Distinguish.
Jepa, Chang, Den, and Jepa.
Distinguish figurative and literal.
Hey.
Okay. Who is that's a big prophecy. He will come and tell you which schools I meant and which schools I didn't mean. Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
Budget.
Okay, Tomeki. Now I'll give $20 for this one. Jetson Jumpa Droop.
Accomplished by Maitreya.
I knew you were gonna say that. $30. Let's raise it.
Helped by Lord Maitreya. Or with the...
Translated. I mean, he dictated.
I'll give you a clue.
it was that easy, we wouldn't get any money.
What is sadhana mean?
Practice or ritual for reaching.
Daily.
True.
Reaching the angel.
Yeah, so
He
Re-
reached
reached
Lord
Lord
Maitreya
Maitreya.
in the sense
not
of,
even that. You see, that
He
would
went
be
to
past
like-
tense.
Uh-huh.
That would be past tense.
Oh, by reaching.
reach.
Lord
To reach.
Maitreya.
oh, he did
This
a
is Chepa Bongo Suyopa.
Practice.
he did a
Yeah,
practice
he
to
wants
reach.
to reach.
Yeah.
Try to reach. Okay? Droop is try to reach. Troop is reach. Okay? So here, he droop. Why did he use that verb here?
Because he did his mala.
Yeah, 12 years in a cave. Give me a break. Okay, he drooped. Okay? Try to practice. Try to reach. Okay? Try to reach. Who?
Jump up.
Lord
Lord
Maitreya.
Maitreya. And by doing so, shall seek.
He saw him with his own eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, met him face to face. Okay. Why didn't he say shall tong?
Because sick is high honorific.
Yeah, good. We don't say asanga tong.
Generate
Yeah.
palms.
Oh, he seek.
Uh-huh.
Okay, he finally saw.
The holy face.
No, he wholly saw.
Holy
Oh, he holy lead?
Yeah, he wholly saw.
Shell is down.
They're speaking
Isn't
out. They're speaking out. What's the modern idiom? They're
Talking up.
They're talking up.
Maitreya and Asanga.
No,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
talking up my
Asanga.
Oh, I see.
They're
Maitreya
using the
also,
word
right?
sick.
Shell.
Yeah,
Oh,
good.
yeah, 'cause
Nice
both
point.
shell.
They didn't say
Yeah,
kak
yeah.
tong.
Yeah.
They didn't say dong tong.
Yeah, Dong
Saw
Tong.
his
Or
face.
Dong Sik.
Uh-huh.
He holily saw the holy face,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is going to be a great translation for. I think we should have a short word for
Holy Lisa.
Isn't
out
that
of print in your lifetime.
Out
Uh,
Failure?
print.
out
a
of
word
print.
for like
Oops. Out of print. Oopsie.
Oopa.
Ooping.
Yeah, okay, anyway.
Preemptive
Shall seek day.
obsolescence.
Not only did he shall seek him,
Accidental obsolescence?
he gone then the Jun.
he went to his heaven.
Yeah, he went to Toshida Paradise.
That's nice.
And he
Nice.
sang honorific.
He wrote the 5 books. Here, listen to the 5 books.
Yeah, good. Where
nice.
did you learn this word?
We just
Which
had
one?
it.
It was in crickets
Sang.
that you learned the word sen. I remember, you don't remember.
I've done a lot of things.
Why do you remember this word? You were
Oh,
trying-
I know why. Because Record of Teaching
Yeah,
received
Senyi.
Senyi. Yeah.
He was studying the subject of senyu.
Yeah.
Explain what's a senyu.
Yeah.
Hey, what's
Oh, it's a record. When a lama writes down all the teachings that they can remember that they received from their teachers and makes an outline of it.
It's called a senyu. A record of teachings received. It's the polite word for tupa. Okay. So, what did he send to?
The five books of Maitreya.
Nice. Jamchid Denga. And this is an idiom in Tibetan. Jamchid Denga. We just say Jamchid Denga. They literally means pitaka.
Yeah. They
But
knew.
it's not technically baskets. It's just 5 separate texts. The famous 5 books of Maitreya. Okay, he heard the 5 books of Maitreya. Okay. Then what happened? La Yang can mean again. Okay? La Yang means one more time. But when someone's moving, Jun, it means came back.
He returned.
Yeah, okay? So when you see Jun after La, La Yang means again and again. La Yang, and it's very common in modern colloquial. La Yang, La Giore. I'm telling you one more time. It means you're getting tired of it. La Yang, I'll tell you again. Okay? But when it's got a verb of motion, when it's before a verb of motion, it means returning. Okay? So La can mean back, or it can mean again. Okay? So Lion, he came back here to the
Chambuling
Island.
coconut place. That's pretty nice.
and he sold the
He founded the school of mind
He
only.
founded the system of the mind only. Okay? Then our author throws in this half a line immediately, so it doesn't warrant splitting it the way Tsongkhapa has done, are in the same sentence. our author glosses the next little smidget. Okay, our commentator, because he throws in this little last sentence. Even in it, he doesn't even stop the sentence. So you better keep that up with that other piece. You see what I mean? He doesn't treat it separately.
Okay.
Although Tsongkhapa kind of wants you to, because he put a marker. So, La De Mundu before him, meaning
Before Master
Asanga
Asanga.
started the mind-only school, Patpaluduki, Aya Nagarjuna,
Subject of this.
had started the system, okay, so Chewa had opened the doors of a new system called Umapa.
Madhyamika.
And then there's the word Ni.
And only that.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because Ni sometimes means nest. Tomba Ni, empty nest. Ta in Sanskrit, T long A, Shunyata, Dharmata. But here it means there was only that alone. What?
There was nothing else.
Yeah,
Like the
there
mind-only
There was
school.
just the middle way. Nile, Shembe Tepa Chembe Gyupta Mawa, Sui Silka Mendo. There was no other system of philosophy in the Mahayana.
Mahayana.
Okay.
Interesting.
No philosopher had
Cleared.
clarified or defined another system. Selka meant.
Oh.
Selka, do you remember?
About to clear? Isn't it?
It does have a special meaning. Selka means there's no definitive occurrence of another school. It means there may have been weird little other Mahayana schools, but not like definitive. Selka means clear. Okay, so clear. That's an idiom, Selka. Selka Mindu means that it's not totally clear. But here it means there was no, other Mahayana school that we could really credit. Okay. He's a Mayenga.
Right.
Yeah, maybe there were some little weird schools running around, but not any major.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 4 minutes left.
There's a Buddhist custom to start the next piece,
Yeah.
and not to stop where the line is. Okay, so let's just do it. Cheni Jirpa Chirpa. I'm not going to go there. The root text is too hard. Let's go to the commentary.
Okay.
Then we'll go back. Nipa Ni. The second part was supposed to be. Do you remember? He's going to say, where did this school come from? And then he's going to say, what is the school that came from?
Yeah.
Where did this school come from?
And what is the school?
And what is the school which came from there?
That speaks about?
So the second part takes the whole book. Okay, I'll say it again. Part 1, where did this school come from? Part 2, what does the school that came from there teach? Okay, that's the part we're on
That's
now.
the book.
Yeah, the whole book.
Yeah, here's what they teach. Mind only.
Well, no.
Well then.
Yeah, good. We had that.
Oh, there.
Whoa. Sensambi Dukta.
Mind only school
Yeah, this
philosophy.
mind only school. Dele Chui. From it came. Okay, from the school came. What?
These two consciousnesses.
These two, yeah. Foundation consciousness and negative consciousness. Gyu Kangi Shepa. Gyu Kangi Shepa means, really it means, what methodologies are we going to use to understand these two parts of the school?
Right.
Like what methodologies or what methods are we going to use to try to get a handle on these two kinds of consciousness? Okay.
You being like reason, kind of.
Yeah, meaning
Methodology.
what cause are we going to use? So if you translate it as cause, I'll be
What cause?
disappointed.
I understand.
Because it's not that. It's like, well,
What's going to bring us?
How can we?
what method are we going to use? What strategies are we going to use to understand this school? Okay. And he says, well, we can do a couple things here. See,
Define.
yeah, we can give the definition. Duplichepa.
We can
We can give
proofs.
proofs, kind of. Yeah.
Nice.
We can
Look at the
Gakpa.
We can deny
Yeah, we can refute the belief
of the 9
of
consciousnesses.
the group of 9.
Yeah.
Group of 9.
Normally, how many? What's the
Mine
normal?
don't.
6.
School 8.
No, in
Namche Druk.
6.
Namshe Druk. Sok Druk. Say Namshe.
Namshe.
Sok Druk.
Sok Druk.
It'll be in his text 1,000 times. The group of 6 consciousnesses
9.
are no
Yeah, we already.
9 God.
We didn't get there yet. We didn't know.
God.
This is
To
what.
understand these 2 consciousnesses, we're gonna have to refute the 9. We're gonna have to deny the 9.
And this is root
Some
text.
people say there's not. Some people say there's 8. Most people say there's 6. Who says there's 8?
Mine only school.
Yeah, so minority schools has an interest in gawking the
9.
9. Okay. Alright. And
9.
we're also going to gawk these people who think Sok Chipu.
There's only one.
One group, really.
One group.
Okay, the single group people.
Mm-hmm.
What's that mean? We don't know yet.
Single groupers.
We're gonna deny the 6 groupers. We're gonna deny the single groupers.
9 groupers.
And we're gonna use the
9.
Dunsen no Mushi. Dunsen means members of a group of reasons, like bullet points. Okay. Dunsen means bullet points. Okay.
I'm going to hit you with the 4 points.
So we're gonna use through those 4 points. By the way, this refers to the 4 he just listed.
Oh,
You see, they.
oh.
There's going to be 4 parts in our struggle
That's not bad.
to understand the mind-only school, and especially these 2 consciousnesses. Number 1, we're going to use
Definitions.
Number 2, we're going to use
Proofs.
proofs. Number 3, we're going to
Deny the
Use the
9
9.
groups.
9 and 9, and number 4, we're going to
Deny the 1.
deny the 1. So the 4 groups refers to these 4.
Okay, cool.
Okay? The 4 points refer
Okay.
to these 4. Through these 4 points, we are going to understand Shipajawa. We will try to understand foundation consciousness and negative consciousness.
It seems like his Tibetan is really clear.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, this commentator is almost like Chani Lama. You know, it's gonna be.
Way more readable.
He's very straightforward.
Yeah.
He's not
That's
Gyaltsen
nice.
J-ish.
Who's that again?
It's pretty.
Who's this again?
No, this guy.
Who's the writer?
Kyutsong?
Is it
No.
Kyutsong?
No, it's not.
It's some unknown.
It's a later Lama.
Some guy from Japon, we don't know.
No, he's got a name.
No, we know his name, but we're not familiar
His
with
name is
him.
Lobsang Jingme.
Oh,
Jigme? I don't
Gotta
know.
be good.
His nickname is Rikde Relchi.
Oh, the sword of reasoning.
Yeah, the sort of.
That's even better.
Cool.
Actually, technically,
That's why he's.
it's not reasoning. It's mental,
The sword of mind.
sort of the mind.
Mind sword.
I like that. I like.
But his
That's
long
dangerous,
nickname is sort of the mind of the Rikta,
Rikja.
of the debate ground.
Oh, cool.
Chuda.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's his nickname. No, debate ground. Rikta, debate ground. The mental sword who worked. The background mental sword is his nickname.
He must have been a
They were like
badass.
rappers back then.
Yeah.
Some of the
Liquid swords.
yeah.
Alright. Yeah, that's a good place to stop because after this we don't understand anything. And I better work on it before I teach you the next part.
Oh, man.
I'm like the guy with 2 guns.
You're like a Rikja Rilchi.
Yeah. Got it.
Alright. Table.
Tashi Fuki Joshi Meto Tram
Rirabling Shin in Degian Badi Sange Shindu Miteu Wargi Jokun Namda Shingla Juparsho Idam Guru Ranamanda Kamniyatayami Gewadi Geokun Sunam Yeshe Zop Shin Sunam Yeshe Le Jongwe Dambar Bunyi Toparsho